This is the advice that we should have gotten. The advice that you should have been told from the start is to never be the person that's trying to do something that they think they should be doing. Those people are lost. There's people who dress a certain way because they think that's what they're supposed to dress like. There's people who work jobs because they followed somebody else's advice, or they heard something sounded good with the job and they went with that. If you base your foundation, the structure of your life, off of small things, something that you saw that you liked, or something that only inspired you a little bit and you said, I'm going to do that, then the journeys that you go on in life aren't going to be very effective for building that future that you want. Everything starts with a good foundation. If you understand the way buildings work, we start with the foundation, we make sure it's on solid ground, we build the best structure right up. Then everything else, we don't stop there. Most people say get a good foundation. But if the building's shit, if nobody wants to be in it, if it's broken, if it's damaged, if it's not going to last, it's everything in the building has to be done right. That's the way you should approach life. So whenever I say about starting with a good foundation, it goes beyond that. But get the initial bit started, get the foundation in place. Whenever I say foundation, you don't just go by what you think you should be doing. Not the person that fits in, not the person that goes, oh, I'm going to do this today. Not the person that says, all my friends are dressing like this, I'm going to do that. Or they're doing this sport, this is the sport I should be doing. No, you pick what you should be doing. That's the individual that has a chance to surge ahead. Everybody else does the same shit over and over again. And they never really get that smooth, flowing consistency that they need in life. That's what I say. Grab your own fucking whatever it is, because everybody's got something that they know they could be doing. Every single individual. Whenever you find out that you're an individual and every single person has their own great thing that they could be doing, then you don't settle, you don't do what everybody else is doing. You don't follow one piece of advice from someone and say, I'm going to do that. The foundations in life start with you knowing exactly what you want to do, not doing what you think you should be doing. Know exactly what it is. Where are you going to go? Who are you going to be in 10 years? Who are you going to be in 30 years? If you really stop and think about it, you know where you're going to go. But most people are stopping and then starting again, not really liking it and trying something different. Stop for a fucking second. Think, where is it I want to go? What is it that I want to do? If you do not stop and realize where you really want to go, then you're going to be someone who's went in all sorts of directions and there's never really been much substance. And then it's the matter of you say, well, what do I do now? And then somebody else gives you advice. Don't ever be that person. Stop now. Think where you want to go. If you're able to be so disciplined in everything else that you do, this is going to be easy. You're going to say, I should be doing this. This is where I want to go. This is where I want to grow to. This is what I want to build. And then you go somewhere. But if that's not been fallen into place, still do it. Start somewhere. The person that takes time to think about where they really want to go has the best opportunity to actually start somewhere, build a good foundation, and then in those later years you work on the whole building. You make sure everything that you do is the best that you've ever done. That's someone who creates greatness. Most people are the people who don't really get what they want. And we've all been there. We've all been through times where we're saying, oh, I don't know where it is I want to go, or I'm stuck, I can't figure this out, or I've been hit with a challenge and I thought this was the right place, but maybe the opportunity is not going to be as rich over here, so I'm going to maybe have to change. If you do it right, if you run it right, those things don't happen. Whenever we experience those, use that as your motivation. You say, I'm never going to do that. That's not the right journey. That's not the right path. I've been in this place before. What should I be doing? I'm going to think about the next thing to go to, the next opportunity, the next thing to step up to. Whenever you take that time to stop for a second and you really know where it is you want to go, then you're always going to be surging ahead. You're always going to have the energy. You're always going to wake up with a purpose and ready to go. But whenever you're sort of not feeling it and you're just following little bits of advice and you're not building from a solid foundation that you know is the right one, then it's easy to get lost. It's easy to follow somebody else's advice. It's easy to not feel the strength that you need to go for something.